Before I start, first we need to define what Chacher means. Now, if you look up what Chacher means, the first thing that will pop up is a definition from the Urban Dictionary stating that Chacher means having a sexual relationship with your dog. I don't know who put that there, but the actual definition of Chacher just means dog, and as far as I know, its origins came from a 13-year-old I met on Xbox Live. Chacher, better known as Santiago de la Verga, is from a small town in Texas, and he had a rough childhood. First of all, his parents were Mexican, so every Saturday morning, I know for a fact this dude was getting the bad ending, and his parents wouldn't buy him any games on his Xbox, so all he got to play was free-to-play games, and he wasn't a fan of Fortnite, so he had to find another free-to-play game, and he horrifically chose Apex Legends. This is literally child endangerment. I don't know what his parents were thinking when they let him play this game, because the old Chacher I knew just played games for fun, and this game converted him into a monster. But at least his parents had a couple of brain cells to make the rule where he could only play on the weekends. Now, you might be thinking, well, 4 days out of the week, he's not playing this future game, but 3 days is all he needed to rot his brain. He used to have fun playing Xbox, excited every weekend to get home and escape reality, forget about all the responsibility he has, and just have a good time. But this game made him really only care about winning, even if it sacrificed his enjoyment. This was a bad time in Chacher's character development. He would ignore friends that were talking to him just so he could blather on about how unfair his death was. Once these rants started, they were unbreakable. You could scream and shout and let it all out, but all sound frequencies would no longer register in Chacher's head. During these times, your life felt as though it was meaningless. You were a smaller than a speck in an infinite multiverse. Everything you do or have done feels meaningless because there is an infinite number of yous who have also accomplished what you have done. This all changes when Chacher experienced what it feels to fall in love for the first time, which Chacher could have definitely done better, but he was just down bad and will literally take anything at this point, like shit, as long as it has a hole. Also, I was just joking about him changing because literally this relationship only lasted for a week. Well, at least for the first round, but to be honest, I don't know why this Chacher dude even came back for a second round. But anyways, it didn't work out either, and for some reason the girl wanted to go for a round 3, but she forgot about evolution. Chacher learned from his mistakes and decided enough with these shenanigans and decided to move on. Now, I want this Chacher lore opinionless, but if I were to be frank, I would have to change my name. Now, there have been many characters to appear in the Chacher lore, but if Chacher was in a predicament where all his friends had the 20th variant of COVID near death, then I think it would be obvious on who he would save. I mean, I've been there for Chacher for a good chunk of his life. When he was heartbroken, I was there when no one else was. When his house got chested 4 times over in Minecraft, I was there to make sure it happened again. So without a doubt, I can confidently say that he would throw away the cure and let us all suffer. You might think that's awful, but if you put yourself in his shoes, then you will get made fun of in the Chacher group chat because honestly, he wears some goofy ass shoes. His mom should have taken him shoe shopping on Chach. I might have to start a GoFundMe to support the Chacher cause, but because I am running the foundation and doing all the hard labor, I will be taking a necessary 90% cut from the foundation. So if you want to donate $5 to Chacher, make sure to make a $50 donation because that was a brief breakdown on the Chacher lore, and if you want me to go in depth on anything else, make sure to leave a comment and I'll make sure not to read it.